Hey there, it's Ben Housel here, and here in this kind of quick unboxing we're going to have a look at these GOVEE LED light strips that apparently you can control from your smartphone, which I thought was super cool. So a nice enough packaging. We'll dive in here and kind of have a look at what we've got. So in here we've got some instructions, key points of installation here, join our family, and then a kind of user manual for the light. So I'm hoping these are going to be relatively user-friendly to use. There seems to be kind of like a light switch. They have a tape on there. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to install this, so I had kind of thought that I would install them basically with some tape first before I actually take the kind of sticky back tape off the back. So we'll see how that works out, just to kind of try some different lighting setups. But it looks like I've got a nice good length of this lighting strip. And then in the bottom here of the case, we have some clip mounts with a little bit of tape on the back as well, and some screws, I guess, if you want to screw it into something too. We have an adapter here, which looks like it attaches to a kind of main plug adapter, and then we've got a switch, on and off switch. So I guess we can control this from the switch itself, as well as from the kind of smartphone. So let's dive in and have a look at how this sets up. We're going to dive into the user manual here, and first thing we'll need to do is probably find some power. Okay, so first thing we need to do is check the strip. So we're going to basically stretch this out, check everything looks good. You can see the kind of LED strips along there as we stretch this out, and everything looks pretty good. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to put this behind my computer, so when I do videos there, then that will look cool. This is the 5-meter version. So basically it's 5-meter strip, which I think is probably more than I need. So there's plenty of length in that for anything that I would want to do. So we've got the end of the strip here, which comes off our little roll. And now it says clean the surface where you're going to put it. So I'm not going to stick it to anything straight off the bat. I'm going to just kind of test it. So we've got our little plug in here, and we're just going to plug this in without connecting it to anything. So we've got a kind of regular power adapter here, and we'll unhook this, and then we'll plug this into our little adapter thing here. So this goes here, and then we have the power kind of clip here, which, oh, and there we go, and we're straight in there. So it is already on, and we're getting some light here. So there we go. So these are flashing away. It looks like I've got some options for turning them off on the kind of power button here. So you can see on here I've got my power button off, on, and then I guess one of these will flip between the different modes. So that's solidly on. That's the first option there. And then just through different colors, which looks very cool. Okay, so very cool. And then this option is gonna make them dance. So I'm guessing there's different dancing options. Yeah, we got techno. Let's just stretch this out a bit. So, and then we have kind of intermittent flashing, or kind of randomized flashing, and then solidly on. So, and then through the different colors. So actually, that's very cool. So to finish off the tutorial here, we've got the kind of app set up here for the GOVEE kind of lights. And I just wanted to kind of do a quick demonstration of how they work. So basically, we can do a few things. We can turn the lights off from the app. We can also turn them on. There's a timer system on here as well, but also we can kind of control the color of the lights that we have in the background here. So basically we can flip between any different kind of colors of lights that we wanted, and we can control the brightness of those lights as well. So that's kind of cool. So we can have it kind of super subtle or much brighter, and you can also kind of set up your own scenes and your own kind of custom lights as well. So if we go to kind of one of the scenes here, we have some blinking lights that we can set up, so the lights will kind of flash from color to color. And then we also have some kind of other different settings like sunrise and romantic and dating setups and stuff like that. So we'll jump back to the kind of basic color setup here. As you can see, we can slide through kind of all the different colors of the rainbow on those lights, or jump into the specific kind of red, orange, green and blue options that we've got, and the purple options that we've got, as well as being able to set up the brightness of the lights. I've got them kind of temporarily rigged up behind my computer here. I'm not sure if that's exactly where they're going to stay, but basically you can see we've got this nice kind of control of the lights that we can do. And you can also link it in with some of your other kind of smart home apps as well, or devices, so that you can control the lighting throughout an entire space. So this is kind of a more basic setup, but basically I'm pretty happy with how it's working. So hopefully you found this useful. If you've been looking at these lights, thinking about getting the kind of GOVEE lights, or the lights that you can control from an app on your phone. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It works really well, and hopefully you found this unboxing useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.